Trump got played, he did, yeah, by the European Union. Now, I've already made a video on this topic, but I've just been sitting down on an old sofa and having a cup of coffee with the missus, and I was just kind of thinking to myself, how the hell did we get here? Because this trade deal isn't even a fucking trade deal. It's just a memorandum of understanding. Donald Trump can't dictate to the European Union because the European Union doesn't actually have the power to force the member states into their buying decisions. You see, it's a union. It's not actually a country. No, it's a union of member states. It used to be 28, it's 27 now, since a whole load of numpties put that cross in the wrong box they did. I've just been sort of like totting down a few little kind of notes, you could say. Now, the tariffs on the European Union were about 20%, and they'll go to 30-odd%, and then Trump's threatening at 50-odd%, and you'll probably do exactly the same again, because there's been some developments. I'll explain them in a moment. Now, the European Union member states are like the fourth largest trade partner of the United States. You know, cars, aerospace, stuff like that. They're like bilateral. It's bilateral trade. Effectively, that stuff moves both ways. So there's that risk of being heavily tariffed. So that could be extremely expensive for the European Union, but also member states. Remember that. But also the United States. It's just counting it is. Now, Donald Trump's sort of flagship with regards to this memorandum of understanding, remember that, it's not a trade deal. Not yet. They ain't got that far yet. No. Any day, if there was a trade deal, that'd be published somewhere, wouldn't it? That'd be normal. Well, it's... Okay, apart from all the stuff that goes backwards and forwards, like bourbon and what have you from the United States coming to the European Union, for which we're not buying as much, to be honest with you. We'd rather have Scotch or Irish whiskies, and there's other stuff as well, wine. So you've got bourbon coming from the United States, and then wine going to the United States. So there's a bit of a back to and fro going on there. But this thing about oil and gas, energy, that was 750 odd billion over 3 years that apparently the European Union has agreed to spend with the United States. Well, like I said a moment ago, the United States does not have any power to dictate to the European Union, because the European Union hasn't got the power to dictate to the member states regarding where they buy their energy from or who they sell it to. No. Now, there is how do you put this, I suppose? It's like an agreement between member states they've got basically buying power, and they buy energy together. That's not the same. They can buy it themselves if they want to, or they can buy it via this energy collaboration. I'm not putting myself down here, I am. Oh, it might be a bad idea. I'm probably going to cook in this sun. It's so hot. I've wetted my hat down because my brain is frying inside. But anyway, this 750 odd billion is a bit odd over 3 years, because the United States has only effectively sells around 300 odd billion of energy, like LNG, for instance, because that would be the main the main product that the European Union would be buying, because they'd be trying to, reduce their reliance on Russia. But that's changed. It's changed because the United States is no longer a reliable partner. Just think about this for a moment. The European Union is looking to source gas, natural gas, from Russia. Yeah, Russia. Now, there's been sanctions put on Russia and what have you, because of their invasion of Ukraine, but it's now seen as more reliable than the United States. that Mango Mussolini, he's fucking destroyed your country. He really has. You see, even if this deal was possible, right, to supply that amount of gas via the United States and the European Union was still buying it, well, what happened is, you see, because these would be like agreed amounts, the prices would be set much lower. The European Union would be, your member states, would be paying less for the gas than what many of the actual producers in the United States sell it for, because they sell on spot prices. Like, for instance, they'll sell it to places where they need it more. So, effectively, whoever's going to pay more will get preferential treatment, effectively. You know, about demand. And demand increases prices, doesn't it? You know, there's more demand, prices go up. So the United States producers, from what I can see, are likely to actually lose money with this deal, if it is a deal, if it ever materialises, which possibly won't, because there's going to be a huge amount of negotiation over the next months, years, that, quite frankly, is going to probably lead to nothing. It's probably just going to be the same situation we were in before, that they won't agree, it won't get finalised. It's just going to be a memorandum of understanding, which means very little in this case. Nothing's hard and fast, is it? This is what Donald Trump has done. He's absolutely... he's destroying your markets, your world markets, your relationships, whether they're gone. Let's be honest. The amount of people he has tried to humiliate in the White House, like the South African president, like Zelensky, and so that just... all that did was instigate Keir Starmer and Emmanuel Macron to do the coalition of the willing for Ukraine. And it's just... this is the consequence of having this buffoon in the White House. So will someone just you know, take one for the team, you know? Will someone please take one for the team, if you know what I mean? Everyone would be better off. Everyone. Not just American citizens, not just MAGA. Everybody would be better off if just somebody, just please take one for the team, will ya? Eh? Oswald's dead, you know, so anyway, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, leave it in the comments down below. And if you want to, you've got an idea for a video, or you're something that you'd like us to talk about, maybe I'm missing something that's quite important, or maybe I made a mistake, there is the views posts down below. I don't think I can comment on them, but I am reading them, just to let you know, okay? I think other people can comment on other people's posts, but I don't know if I can. I might have that wrong, but anyway, if you put stuff in the viewers' posts, it could be anything you like. It could be something funny. It could be ideas for new T-shirts. Yes, I've started making designing T-shirts again, and I've just uploaded some designs to Redbubble for Keep Calm, Carney On, and various other ones as well. You know, from the sea to the sea to the sea, and all that sort of stuff. You know, it's Canadian themed T-shirts, but there's also other merch on there as well. There's links down below. Go to my page on Redbubble, and you can make purchases on there if you wish. We do get a little commission, but there isn't much, to be fair. It's just nice if we just spread the word, you know. Because I'm like that. That I am. Anyway, we're doing a rewilding here in France. I'm sitting there in our field, surrounded by trees. Can you see all these little trees we've put in there? I've got my little Wally dog buried just here. But all these trees here we're putting into, it's going to be an arbour. It's going to be growing right over my head, that will, with windows in and stuff. But also, I think if you see over there, it's probably the easiest ones to see. There's trees over there we're planted, and that's more over. Okay, you probably can't see those past those trees. But anyway, we're planting over 1,000 trees on 2 hectares of land. If you want to support us on that project, there's links down below. It just goes to GoFundMe. Basically, you make a small contribution, and we'll we'll plant a tree on your behalf, and I'll make a sign to go with the tree. It could be in memory of a loved one or whatever you know. And there's quite a few people on the channel who've already donated to the project. Hence, we're moving on quite fast. Also, I say fast, not that quick to be fair, but you know, we're just trying to put up bat boxes and. Bat roosts, bird boxes, hedgehog houses and all that sort of stuff as well. If you look on the GoFundMe page, you'll see all their things that we've been doing. And also I publish stuff on the community pages as well. So anyway, I thought I'd just let you know. But please boop the old like button, will you? And comment down below.